Well, just another short video. I'm just halfway through cleanup of the bird room and the birds. Just popped these two youngsters into show cages, let them settle down a bit. There's a nice, this one's a buff, nice buff variegated. If she settles down, you'll see that that's quite a nice bird, that one. Really showing its form in the cage just now, but just let her settle down in the show cage. And then here's a yellow, variegated, but again, let him settle down. Yeah, well into autumn now. Going to be putting the clocks back in a few weeks. Got to change the lighting in the shed in a minute. Put it back so I'll put the lights back so they turn off at 4:30, and then the birds get in the winter. When we're into December, I'll turn the lights off at 4 o'clock, and then you just get the last sort of like bit of a natural light for them to settle themselves down on. But yeah, a few of them have come through the molt. Tails growing back on a few of them, like on the blues. There's his tail come back. And a few of the hens, obviously the over-year hens lost their tails. That one at the back there, just regrown. Obviously, the youngsters don't lose their tail feathers and flight feathers. They just molt out their body feathers. So, but yeah, a few weeks time I'll have a cleaner bird room again. Feathers flying all over the place at the moment. Zebra finches, clean them out in a minute. Yeah, they're doing alright. The old cockbird, his tail's just coming back, looking a bit ragged, isn't you, mate? But yeah, temperatures have noticeably dipped, but it's good for the birds. It brings them through the molt quicker and finishes them off, and it gradually gets them used to the winter temperatures. That was just washed itself in the water fountain. Didn't want a bath earlier, but jumped into the fresh water container. So yeah, let's see what these birds. Now, this one in particular, I do like this bird. It's got lovely head, she has. Yeah, nice little Raza that. Got a feeling it's going to be a hen. Just something about it. Settled down quite nice in the cage, that one. And then he's not settling down as much. Nice bird, that. Yeah, so not much to report. Just getting them through the molt and enjoying the birds. I was thinking about stock for next year now, and what birds are possibly going to buy in, and what ones to move on. I already know a few of the ones I'm definitely going to move on, and then depend what birds I decide to bring in. I will try to bring in a bit of new blood. Just depends on just getting them from the right bloodlines. And make sure you've got quality birds coming in. And also I might pick up something a bit, have a look for something a bit different. As I've mentioned before, goldfinch for some mulling, or possibly some Irish. I did think about Irish, I do like them, but I prefer Razas. Razas, obviously Razas are my favourite. These two greens are beautiful. Really show them when you put them in the showcase. They're just stunning little birds. Those two. Really pleased with them. And yeah, she's showing yourself nice, that one there. Yeah, nice bird, like that. Like that. Anyway, just a short update. I've got to take the dogs out for walkies now. There you go, he's showing himself a bit better now. Just got his head to finish off on the molt. A few pin feathers coming through there. But yeah, he's settling down a bit. Nice one. And yeah, just a short update. Next time I'll have a bit of a more in-depth look at more of the birds possibly, and I'll get more of them in the show cages, and then have a look more at sort of like how I'm looking after them going through to the winter, as opposed obviously with all the videos up to this point have been with chicks, and how I've looked after all the birds with chicks in the nest and bringing up the youngsters. But now we're going into winter, not much changes, but maybe I'll discuss it anyway. Funny enough, I'm having trouble getting older. I used to buy my cardboard for my absorbent paper for the cages. I used to buy a massive stack of it, like 500 sheets, and it worked out really cheap. You can't get it like that anymore, and they're selling it like 20 and 25 for an extortionate amount of money. Now, chestnut white flanked zebra. Right. Okay. I'll leave you with that. As I say, just a short update. Just look at the birds. Anyway, I hope all your birds are doing okay, and I'll see you in a week's time. Thanks very much. Cheers.